Hello YouTube. Um, I know many of you, well actually I think all of you that know me. So yeah, this is official MCM, you know, yeah, the one who made MLG videos, who owns this failing channel, this failed channel, this dead channel. Yeah, I'm the guy. The guy who used to make the MLG parodies, 420 Blaze It, 360 no scopes, all of this shit. Yeah, I'm the guy. Unfortunately. And well, the only difference is now I'm a 20-year-old and not a 15-year-old child. Okay, so why am I making this video? Well, I'm making this video because it's an issue. I'd say it's a phenomenon which I see happen amongst many people I know. Okay, people my age, a bit younger, a bit older. Okay, they all have this condition, this lack of meaning. And yeah, so why why how do you even become this person who doesn't care about anything, okay, who has no meaning for his life, who doesn't give a fuck about anything, just like not in the good way, just in the way that like I'm gonna go home, play video games, and go to sleep. And that's it. That's my day. How do you become this potato person? you know So basically, um, what happens is, okay, what I saw, at least from my experience, it's not a scientific study or anything. It's purely my opinion. So basically, many of the people who I've talked to, who have told me about this condition they have, many of these people spent their childhood, okay, the most important years of development, playing video games or being on the internet or just generally just being on the PC, okay, all day. That's all they did. And so what happens when you do that? Let's take a look on other people, for example, okay? Other people, or uh, how do you call it, like normies, okay? Normies, they go like, instead of going on the computer all day, instead of playing video games as a child, teenager, what they did was they formed relationships, okay, social relationships, which helped them in return develop their inner meaning, sort of, okay. So instead of going home and playing video games all day, they after school, okay, they went with their friends, they developed talents, hobbies, stuff that gave their life sort of early meaning, okay? And it can be even the most retarded shit, it can be going to fucking soccer training, okay? Soccer ball, once, twice, 3 times a week. It can be karate lessons, okay? And it sort of gave them passion, okay? Passion for stuff later in life. And people who played video games and grew up on the internet, they didn't have that. You didn't develop any hobbies which you can do now, and you didn't develop anything useful that you can show other people except playing video games. And one day you might not be able to play computer or go on the internet. What are you going to do? Can you play the guitar, for example? Can you play the piano? Can you play soccer? You don't have anything to justify your time, the time that you spent. You don't have any talent except playing video games. And well, I'll just say it makes you feel a bit empty, when you don't have anything basically. And so, as I said, when you spend the most important years of your life playing video games, and you grow up, you become a teenager, grow up, you start feeling this emptiness, sort of. Okay, many of you, I assume, were depressed as teenagers, maybe even now, and it's, I'd say, it can pretty easily be prevented. Okay, I'm not blaming the internet culture on your depression, or the computer. What I'm saying is, if you would have had sort of purpose earlier on, and I'm saying this even from my experience, like as a teenager, I used to be depressed very often, you know? Many days I would just like go home, listen to sad music, you know, as a teenager, like, I don't know, looking on the rain outside or some shit, and be depressed because I had nothing, you know? I had my computer, but that's it, you know? I would log off, and then what? I would think like, my life sucks. I have nothing going on in my life. Why do I even live, you know? And it leads you to, I'd say, a very bad psychological state of mind, which I like to call pursuit of false meaning. So I assume many of you can relate to it. Like, let's say you meet a new person, for example, and you talk to them, you know, let's say you're a guy, you meet a girl, okay, that you like, start talking, you seem to like her, she seems a bit different, you know, you connect, okay, and you go home after being with that said person, and all you think about them is them, you know, all you think about is just that person, you want to be with her, you want to talk to her, you know, just want to be with her all day long. And that's an emotional dependence on another person, you know, because you don't have anything going else in your life, you know, like you go from this like guy, okay, who just plays computer all day, being on the internet, you find, let's say, sort of meaning in another person, you know, you keep on digging for purpose, you just keep digging, looking every day, try to find a person, something, meaning, you know, something that will give you meaning to life, to wake up in the morning, to do stuff. And then you find a person. You reflect your lack of meaning onto them, which makes them your so-called meaning, this new person. It's a very toxic state of mind, and it's a very bad state of mind. If your relationship doesn't work out, you become sad, depressed, you know, it's very bad for you. And why does this happen, okay? Why does this psychological state happen? How you can prevent it? Well, as I said, I'm not blaming it on the like internet culture, but it's a part of it, okay? When you grew up, all you did, as I said, play video games, you know, internet, stuff like that, Reddit, stupid shit, I don't know, okay? And when you did that, you didn't develop any meaning to yourself. Like, you know, you can ask people, what do you want to be? Like, what are you studying for? They would say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a police officer, I want to be a teacher. Why do you want to do that? I want to do that because it gives me meaning, you know, I want to help society, I want to help people, I want to do meaningful stuff that will make me feel fulfilled. And many people just don't have that, you know. Many people like who have this phenomenon, which I'm talking about, will just like you'd ask them, what do you want to do? I'm asking you, what do you want to do? Nothing. You don't have anything. You know, you're just like, I don't know, I want to sleep and drink and smoke and be sad all day. That's what you want to do. Like, do you see it as like, I don't know, solution? Like, is that, excuse me, is that the state you want to be in? No, obviously not. But when you lack meaning, that's what happens, okay? So, as I said, the first reason is this, like the internet culture, you know, growing up as a child, to be like sort of addicted, dependent on the internet. And the second reason, which stems from the first reason, is you're afraid. I'm not talking about social anxiety, okay? I'm not talking about being afraid to talk to people. Maybe you have that, but that's not the issue, okay? You're afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes in front of people, in front of your family, but most importantly, in front of yourself, which is the most important thing you have, yourself. Like, you don't want to make a mistake because if you make one in your mind, in your head, you'll see yourself as a failure, okay? Somebody who can't succeed, these bad negative thoughts. And, well, now I'm gonna say something which I'd say not like 99% of the people watching this video will like, it's their condition, okay? What you do is you never take stuff seriously, okay? Everything is a joke to you. Like, when you don't take stuff seriously, it doesn't have any meaning, okay? It just doesn't have any meaning, okay? Like, let's say you participate in some sort of competition, but you don't care. You're just like, whatever, I'll win or lose, I don't give a fuck. And you lose it, you're like maybe people will make fun of you, but you won't care because it's a joke, you become this unserious, cynical person who just doesn't give a fuck about anything. On the other hand, even if you win, you didn't gain, okay? You didn't gain anything from the win because you don't care. It's a joke to you. It's a joke. So I win, I lose, I don't care. And it's not good, when you don't take anything seriously, nothing has meaning in your life, And, well, yeah, you take nothing seriously, everything is a joke, and everything is meaningless. So, what is the solution to this? I'm sure by this point in the video you can understand it by yourself. The solution is finding meaning, okay? I know I'm making it sound so simple. It's not, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's very hard to find something to dedicate your life to, okay? But you can, like, if you've read books, okay? I'll give you an example. Ayn Rand, okay? He knows stories, like the hero of the story just dedicates his life to a purpose, okay? And you can see it very well. He doesn't care about anything. Obviously, it's a book, it's fiction, but still, the hero of the book doesn't care about anything. He has he's focused on something, and he just does that. I'm not saying you should be 100% focused on the thing. What I'm saying is, you should have something to strive for, like to become, to be, and when you have that, well, when you start caring about something, like all the stupid stuff, like being alone, being miserable, you don't care about that. Like, you don't feel it even because you have something, Instead of going home and being sad and alone, like, you have this thing in your mind which you want to improve, okay? It can not even be like a purpose. It can be a hobby you want to do. Like, here, I have a guitar, I'm playing it, I'm learning how to play it. It's a thing I do and gives me some sort of meaning. Instead of going home, like, I don't know, playing video games, jerking off and going to bed, you have something you want to do. You want to be a doctor? Cool. Like, start studying, getting good grades, applying for a uni, becoming a doctor, That's good. Okay, you have meaning. You have something to focus on. You don't reflect your issues, your lack of meaning on other people, which just makes you more miserable. You have stuff you do. And, well, the steps, the solution is easy, but the steps you need to take are difficult. You gotta find something you like, you wanna do, you wanna dedicate your life to, You just can't live your entire life playing video games and being on the internet and working at a mediocre job, having a mediocre life. No, you wanna do stuff that you care about. It's not a motivational video, I'm not telling you get your shit together, go to the gym, all of that stuff. No, I don't care, okay? You can do that, it's good. I go to the gym, I work out because it makes me feel good. It gives me motivation. But what I'm saying is, you gotta find purpose if you don't want to spend your entire life being sad and miserable, okay? And that's honestly the most important part. I don't care if when you die, you were just like a janitor even, okay, at a school, or you were a fireman, you did nothing, nothing substantial, but as long as you're happy with yourself and you feel fulfilled, that's the most important part in my opinion. You just gotta take tiny little steps towards your goal. Once you achieve it, you will feel whole. You will feel happy. You won't like let silly small stuff affect you. That's really the point of my video. You know, just giving you my point of view. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. You know, I have downfalls. You know, I sometimes do care about stupid shit. But I have like something I want to do. You know, I have a purpose to my life, and it gets you focused. You do the stuff you want to do. Don't spend time doing dumb shit. That's it. You keep on developing, growing. You know, and yeah, that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can leave comments. Probably like 90% of you would say like, this guy's a fucking joker, gay. But no, seriously, if you're watching this and you know me, like, you can even send me a private message, you know, show your opinion. I'm genuinely doing this like for the people I've talked to and to help them, you know. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. See you in like 5 years or some shit.